Hey everybody! I'm here today to show you and tell you how to learn facial expressions for acting. And this will be a tutorial, so let's get right into this instructional video tutorial. If you want to get better at acting and you want to incorporate more facial expressions into your acting sort of stuff that you can do, your acting repertoire or your acting arsenal, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know if those are the right words that I'm choosing to use, but your acting toolbox, I should say. If you want to use more facial expressions and have them ready in your acting toolbox, then this is the video for you. I'll be going over 4 simple things that you can sort of do and keep in mind that will help you get those facial expressions better than you've ever done them before. And yeah, we're going to try and keep this video short and sweet, so let's get right into it. Starting off with number one. Number one is observe other great actors and actresses. So other great actors and actresses already know how to create those facial expressions. So they're taking the guesswork away from you, because if you see them acting sad and you know they're a great actor or actress and you see them acting sad or mad or down or up, like, or happy, excited, or not feeling the greatest, you can see those facial expressions and they've already sort of learned how to incorporate them. So you can look at them and learn from them. So look at other great actors and actresses and see how they do the facial expressions. And then that's sort of, get that in your mind, because that is going to be almost like a study guide for you. So that's the first part. Look at other great actors and actresses and see how they do the facial expressions that you want to learn how to do. Okay? Moving on to number two. Number two is look at other people in real life. So literally you have to look at other people around you in real life. If you see someone that's sad, look at their facial expression. Okay? If you see someone that's happy, look at their facial expression. Someone that's angry, look at their facial expression. Okay? Very simple. You can even maybe watch videos that are not actors and actresses, just real life videos. Real life, camera footage of people that have been angry, that have been happy, that have been sad, just real life reactions on video, and you can see their facial expressions and study what they do. What do they do with their eyes, their nose, their mouths, their body, everything about it all comes together when you're talking about a facial expression. So everything you see on your face, but also your body movements add to that or take away from it. So basically with those first two, you now have your study guide for what you're going to look at. So you're studying the facial expressions of other people, whether they're faking the facial expressions or whether they're real facial, authentic and genuine facial expressions. You have your study guide at this point. Now you can move on to number three. Number three is try to replicate those expressions in the mirror. So you want to look in the mirror at yourself and say to yourself, okay, I'm going to try and look sad, and try and look sad. Then you want to say, I'm going to try and look mad, try and look mad. I'm going to try and look excited, try and look excited. I'm going to try and look happy, try and look happy. I'm going to try and look disappointed, try and look disappointed, whatever the case is. And look at your facial expressions and see how close your facial expressions are to the ones that you studied. See what you can change, because maybe when you try and act sad, you're going to do a certain facial expression, but when you look in the mirror, you're like, wait, that's so different than everyone else that I've seen, right? So maybe you trying to look sad doesn't look that genuine, or is not good in terms of acting. Now, it might be good because different is not always bad. But if you're trying to sort of look a certain way, then people have to perceive it in a certain way. So that's the best thing I can tell you in terms of acting. People should have to believe you. So it's got to look a specific way. Not exactly within the mold, but it's got to look within the realm of what people are used to. If you want to look sad, it has to look within the realm of what people perceive as being sad. If you want to look sad, but your sad look doesn't look sad to most people, then people are going to have a hard time believing that you're sad when you're acting sad. So you got to make it look within the realm of what people perceive as that specific emotion or that specific facial expression. Now, with that being said, that brings us to number 4, which is when you can break out of the mold a little bit. Number 4 is let your own individuality shine through. So maybe you are going to look slightly different when you're sad than all of the other actors and actresses and all the other people that you're used to. And that difference is going to be slight. That's totally okay, because you're breaking the mold a little bit. You're flexing the mold a little bit. You're moving the mold a little bit, right? You're shifting it a bit. And that's totally okay, because you're still in the realm of what people perceive as sad or happy or angry or disappointed or mad, whatever the case is, whatever the emotion that you're trying to portray is. You're still in that realm, and that's okay. Your individuality is what's going to set you apart. So I would argue that it's good to be slightly different than what you're used to seeing, because then your individuality will shine through and people will remember you. They'll be more likely to remember you because you're slightly different than what they're used to seeing. And that's basically it. I mean, I really talked a lot. I think I gave you all the information that you need. I told you what to look for, what you could do, and how you could sort of bring your own personality through a little bit as well. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, but other than that, I actually have nothing else to say. I literally said everything that I wanted to say and more. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the content, and I've got nothing else to say. So with nothing else to say, we are going to roll the outro for this specific video. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.